Okie Welcome to Saturday Night Troll Watch. Saturday Night Troll Watch. How's everybody doing? Gotta make sure I got this. So just right. Hi, Carrie. How are you, sweetheart? This is Saturday Night Troll Watch, second half of the Crochet and Knit Girls. This is where we come in and we watch for trolls because, let me tell you why. Trolls give you views, but if the trolls get too out of control, if they do come in, I will take them out. But as long as they behave themselves, we let them stay. So Saturday Night Troll Watch. You never know what will happen. And sometimes trolls are funny. And sometimes not all trolls are bad trolls. How you doing, Carrie? Were you over at Rosie's? You were, weren't you? I can't remember if you were or not. I have I don't know if you can see it, a bruised up left side of my face because I fall down today. But I'm good. Finish up this dish rag or scrubby that I'm making, and then I'm gonna make another one. Hi, Cool Gamer, how you been? Long time no see. This is Troll Watch Saturday night. So I can deal with the situation night, right when I step that has been violent, and now we're talking about moving, and I can't go to a safe house or go into a homeless shelter. That is not an option for me. As we all know, I have a 1 year and 4-month-old child, and I was trying to eat and I was not able to. And now me and my fiance are talking, talked about trying to get some funds to order to leave. And we all know I'm fighting for my 3 boys. Oh, wow. That's a lot, hon. That's a lot to deal with, isn't it? Goodness gracious. I hope everything works out for you, dear. God bless you. God bless you. I'll be saying a prayer for you, definitely. Definitely. Oh, goodness gracious. I lost my stuff came out of my yarn camp. So I can't sleep tonight. I have no way of being able to shut my brain down. I had headache because of all of the stress. Oh God, honey, I'm so sorry. Yeah, stress is bad. I totally understand. Totally understand. Yeah, well, I'm praying for you, sweetheart. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. But anyway, if any trolls come in here and they're being rude, don't anybody kick them out. I will do it. Because I want to see what they have to say. Since this is Troll Watch, I'll be the one that kicks them out. But I'll be watching them. I'm just waiting for Rosie and Michelle to take their potty break. They'll be over here soon. But this is, like I said, I used to do this all the time on my other channel. Have Saturday Night Troll Watches. Yep, yep, yep. Saturday Night Troll Watches. Yep, yep, yep. I will pray for you for some restful sleep, and the Lord knows your situation. So when I pray, I will just pray that the Lord helps you with your situation to give you some peace. And due to the situation, I'm not able to go to church tomorrow. Well, you can have church, right? Jesus is with you, even if you don't get to church. He's with you all the time. Just talk to him like you would talk to your best friend. He knows your needs. He knows your needs. Just keep talking to him and just try to stay as positive as you can. And just know that he's there and he will help you. It might take a while and he may not help you right when you need help, but in his time, in God's time. And sometimes it takes a while, but the Lord knows when. The Lord knows when, if the Lord brings you to it, he'll bring you through it. Yep. That's what they say. Don't go walking in here because I'm live now. If you get on the TV, will you put on your plugs? What square? What are you talking about? Oh, the remote? Nope. The what? This? Nope. Drink? Nope. What square, Colin? You mean the camera? Pink. Pink? Pink what? Oh. Or wherever you get them. I'm in here. Take that, but don't get anything on it, okay? Oh. I might have you give me a little bit of milk when you come back. I might do it. It's hot. Where's Mom Michelle and where's my Leslie? They're probably doing the potty thing. Where's my girls? Oh gosh. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Sure enough. I just hate that when I do that. I'm thirsty. This old good old Wawa. You're doing half pink milk or small glass jar milk? I guess the small glass milk. Turn your camera off, I guess. Okay, I gotta turn this camera off. Hi, Michael, sweetie pie. How you doing, honey? My sweetie pie. I gotta turn my camera off just a second. Turn that off a second. I need to upload. Hello there, Amy, sweetie pie. How you doing, honey? I turned my camera off. My son's got his shirt off because he's hot. And he's very modest. Yeah, my small pink glass, please. And I got to take my little snack, which is a graham cracker and a little bit of peanut butter because, so my sugar don't drop. Because this morning I got up and I checked my sugar and then it was real low. And then I had to go to the bathroom real bad and I face planted and got a big old bruise on the left side of my face and a big old bruise on the left side of my neck. Don't ever, if you're diabetic and your sugar's low, go to the bathroom because you can face plant. And I blacked out and down I went. But it takes a lot to keep this old lady down. Here I am, not resting, but going live. But anyway, how's that panda bear doing, Michael? Is he behave himself? Better behave himself. Miss Amy, how are you doing? Wait for my girls to come in here. Rosie was live, and then Michelle, they probably had to go to that restroom and all that stuff. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let me get that. Right click. Okay.
Leave it off still for a second.
Okay. Right click it. I hope I'm not. Hope I'm not. What's the word?
Smart.
Echoing. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Are you done?
I guess I'll play with that.
Okay, yeah, put your headphones on. Okay, you passed? Alrighty. Okay, there's that linker dinker, Michelle, honey. Hi, Steph. What you doing? Whew. Oops.
No, I'll wait tomorrow.
You what?
I'll wait till tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Mother's Day. I got to make a short tonight. Mother's Day short. I do have to do that. Oh, gosh. I think I've got about... Oh, I did it again. It didn't work. It's because I have to go up here at the top. Took me 3 hours to make 2 scrubbies. Over 3 hours. But I'm just about done with it. I might call mine balloon scrubbies because I crochet like I'm making a hat or a ball, and then I decrease it all at the top. And it's kind of puffy. Takes more yarn, but I'll show you here in a second what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. I'm still knitting on the blanket that is pink. Awesome. That sounds so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So pretty. Pretty as can be. Certainly does. All right, so now I'm going to put these 2 little pieces together. Put our needle up here. I've got to move my chair tomorrow and move them, and I bet you I've got a lot of darning needles. There's my Michelle. Hello there, girlfriend.
Hi.
Oh, how are you? How are you? We probably had to get you some.
Thanks. How are you doing?
Doing good. You was probably getting hungry, wasn't you?
I'm trying to convince Susan to come over.
Oh, is she over there?
Yeah.
Oh, God, don't tell her where she's over there. That's all right. I'm going to sew these ends in. I got to bake me up a graham cracker so I don't drop down the sugar, you know. Well, good Lord. That bird on that clock don't sound quite right. My birdies did eat and quiet down a little bit. All right. I think I've got it. By George, I think I've got it. By George. By George. Probably long enough. Yeah. Doggone it. Let me clip it. Okay. I don't know why that's not sitting straight. Okay, so let me see if they're about the same size. Of course, I didn't.
I'm
I
glad
think
to see you, Susan.
so. Two scrubbies. That one's a little. It's like the yellow one's a little bit smaller. But see, they're doubly.
Oh, let me see the red one. Oh, yeah.
It's actually like a hot pink, or maybe I'm color. But what I do is just make them like
Oh,
I had.
I see a pink now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're double, and then I just keep going around in a circle with the needle through the center, and then make some extra thick. And that one's a little bit bigger than the yellow. But when I picked this up by the thing, it pulled that peg out. Tried to hammer it back in, but it's not quite doing its thing. Hi, Susan. I gotta
Oh,
make me I'll have to hit it with my little rubber mallet. I gotta wipe my hands on and make
if it's broke, I think we can send it back, right?
Oh no, it's not broke. The little
Okay.
peg just slipped out. Yeah, little peg slipped out. But I'll ask Mr. Wonderful
Yeah.
to to take it outside with this rubber mallet, or I'll do it with my wood glue.
Yeah.
And put some wood glue down there, and then take the rubber mallet and hammer it in.
Yeah.
But it wasn't glued. It actually wasn't glued.
Oh no, mine is like in two pieces, and it just
Yeah.
like
The
fits
little
on there. Yeah.
the little peg part. Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, the little peg part came out
Oh.
when I pulled it up. It's okay.
Yeah, that should not be.
No, that ain't no big thing. It just kind of looks like it's tilted.
Yeah,
It ain't.
Susan. I will talk with you about that.
What happened? Something? What you talking about?
With our
Oh.
when we got ignored and stuff by the others.
Oh. Oh yeah. We don't want
Hi,
to.
AR. How are you doing? Hi,
Hi,
Angela.
Yeah, we don't talk about other people.
Yeah, we haven't. We don't.
We
Yeah.
don't say nothing about nobody. We ain't like that. We just got
Yeah.
stuff. But we'll talk about that.
We're about love and acceptance, and we try to think positively, and we really love our work that we do, and we love the people that show us their work, and just stuff like that.
This has been my life on YouTube ever since I've been on YouTube.
Yeah,
Michelle.
there's always going to be some kind of drama and stuff, but you just gotta pull through, and
it's the same thing with but we could have a chat with you, Susan, afterwards.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Me and Michelle.
Yeah, we'd love to.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, of all the people in the world, me and Michelle, we tell you straight up, we ain't gonna
sugarcoat nothing.
straight shooters. We ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. And when you make us as a friend, you make a friend for life.
Yeah.
Nobody's and then it's people, that old saying, nice guys finish last. Well, so do nice women.
Yeah, but we're not going to finish last. We're not going to allow that to
We're not
happen.
gonna finish last. We're just we don't care what people say about us. As long as
I mean, they can say anything. Yeah.
Anybody can say anything, as long as we and the good Lord above know we're right, and we know what we know.
We know what happened,
and we know we don't. And we don't. I do not hate people who hate me. I love them.
No. We just love everyone.
I love everyone, and I will pray for everyone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And
The
I'm
only
having a
difference,
mukbang because
Susan.
I'm diabetic and I gotta have my mukbang
That's
snack.
right. You gotta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me feel bad if others get mistreated, though.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Michelle's been with me through the thick and the thin of YouTube. Boy,
Yep. 6 years. Me, you, Granny D,
mm-hmm.
Brenda.
Yep.
We weathered through all these years.
Mm-hmm. No. But we will, Susan. We can message. We can do a messenger chat
Mm-hmm.
on Messenger.
Yeah.
Did I say hi to AR? I'm telling you what.
Yeah, I said hi to her. And
I,
Angela, too.
I, I bumped my head. I mean, my memory is bad to begin with, and now after I about killed myself today. I was really bad.
Yeah. Yeah,
Do I
Noni had
still
a
got a
fall
string
today.
hanging? Good Lord. I can't believe I can still crochet after getting my noggin
I
about
know.
that.
I, I'm like,
I landed on my freaking face.
right on the face. You know what's bad too is, my friend Chuck, that happened to him. He face planted coming out of the library, and he wore like a hat pulled down and big sunglasses for like months afterward because of the damage on his face. It was
I'll show you guys
just
how red
one
it was.
misstep, one low blood sugar, you're down.
Mm-hmm. I'll show you guys. I have a mouthful.
Hmm.
On. Colin said, Mom, you take your picture. You can show your friends. I'm like, oh Lord.
Yeah. And it look even now it looks darker from when you
I
took
know,
the
guys, this
picture.
little
Yeah,
puffy right here.
right.
Look at that. You can see the puffy.
Yeah. Poor thing.
Thing's planted right there.
My gosh.
You can see the swollen.
Yeah, I see it.
Good Lord. What a klutz. I'm like, holy cow. Boy, I'll tell you what. If Snooky was here, she'd be having a blast with that Five Below box.
Yeah. She loves her boxes.
My mm.
Hey, how are you, Cynthia? You're up late.
Cynthia, you missed my face plant picture. I'm having my snack. My last snack of the night.
Hmm.
I might set for
Your
about
jaw doesn't hurt or anything, does it over there?
that side. This whole side right here hurts my chin.
Oh.
Did you
Mm.
see it, Cynthia? God, I laugh now. I wasn't laughing when I couldn't get up off the floor for 2 hours. Eat all over myself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I put it on Facebook. I don't know what I was thinking. If I get that off there,
Mm.
it's just when I close my eye, I can kind of feel there. It ain't too bad though.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
Hi, Shatika. Blessings to you.
I speak, honey. Goodness. Yeah, I think I might. I ate pretty good today. I had a waffle, or wait, not a waffle, a 2 egg omelet,
Mm-hmm.
half a piece of bread. I'll have to show it to you. Colin makes the toast real funny, real cute. put like jelly at the top of the bread and peanut butter at the bottom.
Oh,
And then he made me a waffle, kind of a funny shape. Well, look at the jelly at the top, the peanut at the bottom.
oh wow.
Had
Trying to
that.
make you a happy meal.
Yeah. And I had no vegetables or fruit today, but that's all right. And I had that half sandwich and the whole pieces of fish and that eggs. And had two
Hey, Rosalie.
crackers. There's Rosie Posy. And I might have set me one, and when I go to, might have one, and if I stay up till 3 o'clock. Hi, Rosie, get in here. Mm. I thought, God, it scared me to death. I dropped that thread in my milk.
Oh no.
In my mouth. I thought, oh God, what's in my mouth? The caterpillar. Yeah, I'm sore. I had that rollator. I'd reach down thing to lock the wheels, to stand. I stood up and I had my hands on it. And then the next thing I know, it is scooted way out. And I'm like looking up and I can see the wheels. And then I just kind of set up and I thought, and there's yarn all over the place. That was the weirdest thing. It's like I lost like a few seconds, or something.
Yeah.
Just can't explain it. It's been a long time
Yeah, it
since.
was the low blood sugar.
But I should have made sure I checked it. And it's all I could do to check it because they said to check it in the morning before you even, get up. But I couldn't. I had to pee too bad. And I thought, hello,
Oh, excuse me a second.
that's your boyfriend wanting to go for a late night date. Oh God. I got food all over my face. I want to start me another bag. I got all my pretty yarns down here in my bag. Rosie, what colors go good with purple? Honey, get your booty up here if you can. I did find some gold. Found the gold. It's not yellow, it's gold. It looks like yellow on there. I got green, I got brown. Oh God, I got so much cotton yarn. Of course, I need to roll this one in a ball because it's driving me crazy. Oh no, I don't want to roll the ball because I want to put it on my little spinner bed when I use it. Have to get me a I'll just make another. I'll crochet another one of these since I got my spinner. I love it. I love this spinner thing. I just love it so much. Hi, Maid Marian. How you doing? Sugar, 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 honey, child. Sugar, sugar. I really need to use a smaller hook. I got my furry pom-pom crochet hook holders out today. But they're actually pencil holders. You get a smaller hook to do it. 2.5. No. Let's see. Let's use no, that 2's too small. Let's use a 3.5. 3.5. Is that what I was using in this? Well, that's 4.
Hey, Marianne.
I just love these little bags. I'm so sad. This came from Timo, the little furry ones.
Oh, yeah.
So cute, so cute, so cute. Cute. Yeah, little furry bags, pencil bags. I don't think I'll ever be able to shop on Temu again. I miss it.
Yeah, might be 3-4 years, but
Oh God, I hope not.
well, a good 2.5 anyway, right? Or no, 3.5, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Till the next thing happens.
Yeah. Oh Lord, what a mess. I don't know what's going on in this world. I'll tell you what. Okay,
Yeah.
that's too small. That's too small. So I can't. Okay, wait a minute. It's a 3.5. Go to a 4. 4. That's a 4.5. We have a 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, there's a 4. I got hooks all over the place.
Me too.
I just love all kinds of little things. Like, just love my junk. I just love my junk.
Yeah, I'm a junk collector.
Me too. Rose, you gonna come up for a few minutes, honey? Or are you just gonna go on and do your thing? Find us something party, honey.
Yeah, that's right, Susan. Yeah, I think, well, with everything going on, it'll hopefully, give me some time to whittle away at the stash I've got and make some pretty things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, those were a lot of packages they were throwing on the porch. I'm gonna miss them though, but it's
Oh, I
okay.
was crazy
And
about it.
AliExpress too. So
Yeah. When you go to Amazon, you go to buy something and then you go to check out and it's like, oh God, it's coming from China. And then it's like, the shipping is outrageous. I'm like, and even, and Timu is going to be
mm,
a thing of the past for me because I would not pay that much for shipping.
yeah.
I'll buy stuff from Five Below.
Yeah.
Now, does Five Below do they have yarn, Rosie? I've never been to one.
I don't know. I haven't been inside.
I don't think they do they? Well, I really don't ever need to buy nothing else, I don't think. But I love getting packages. It's just
Yeah, me too. It's kind of addicting because
sure is.
I love to carry 3 packages in at once, and then I know what's in them more than likely, but it's still exciting.
Mhm. And then I put stuff away, and then it's always Christmas story every day because then I find stuff I forget all I have, like that cotton. All I kept buying cotton.
Yeah, that was a great find.
Oh God!
Mm-hmm.
And I got lots of totes. I got totes in the closet. I'll tell what's in there. Absolutely no telling. Lord knows, I got to finish my baby sweater because I'm going to put it on one of my dolls. But I think it's going to be a little too big. I should have left
Oh,
the last two. I got till July. It'll make me get with it and get it done. And I think I'm going to use. I think I'm not going to use. I think I'll do it over. Maybe I'll just put on one of my dolls and a long pair of pants,
yeah,
and
because
then
you have the
to July.
baby dolls that
Yeah, and I do have some baby pink yarn back there that's like a 3, a 2 or a 3, and I have it in pink and white, so I think I'll use that. It's a real pale pink, and she said she don't care what kind of yarn I use as long as it's long as it's pink, and I just can't hardly work with real soft stuff.
yeah,
But I picked up that I started making that minty blanket with that yarn from Julie, which is the Hobie yarn that's real soft and real nice just to work with it. So I started making that about October, and then I put it in that bag and left it alone. But I thought I'll work with that for a while and get my hands used to it because I'm probably going to have to make that sweater with that softer yarn. But because that sweater I'm making with the Red Heart is probably going to be too big. So I'll make it with the pink, I think. Oh God, there's a spider on my wall. Lord have mercy. I'm surprised I don't have big tarantulas in this dusty, messy hole. I was so embarrassed when people come to my house because yarn was, it's like there was a yarn volcano that blew up.
Oh,
So all this yarn I got sitting here and all these dish rags sitting on top of this clothes basket. When I fell, it went everywhere.
they're probably used to seeing most anything. You never know.
I don't know, this was bad. And then I've got a bed that over there, and then it's got stuff piled on top of it. They probably thought, God, trailer trash.
Yeah, they probably talk about all of us that way.
I know they do.
Mm.
I remember though one time, I never was I'm a hoarder. And you know what hoarding starts is when people get to where they can't get around good.
Oh, yeah.
And they can't get around good.
Yeah, because it's so hard to get somewhere to get things that I can see how it would happen that, you'd start, trying to get as much as you can to put away for yourself.
Yeah. And anyway, that I remember watching Dr. Phil one time, and there's this woman, and she's on there with her family,
Mm-hmm.
and she was one of those people that were on the hoarder show, and they were doing the intervention where the daughter had her on the hoarding show, or the son, or whatever. Anyway, they were just talking about her like she was a dog, and they said she won't let us come in her house, she won't let us do this, and she won't do that. And I was sitting there thinking, and I was young then. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, not young, but probably about 53 or something like that. But anyway, I thought I wouldn't either. The way they were talking about their poor mother, and like the
Right.
daughter had pictures of them when they were kids, and her house was immaculate and clean. Well, she didn't. The poor woman, she was like 62 or 63, like my age. She'd had her knees replaced. She Her dad was real abusive, and he was an alcoholic and all this crap. And they said we don't know what happened to her mother. She's mental. She's got dementia. She said, no, I don't. And she was pitiful. And her house was just like, she just stopped cleaning it. And she just really couldn't get around it. And Dr. Phil told them, you know what? You all need to stop and think about what you're doing. Yeah, I know that
Mm-hmm.
they probably come in and that's mostly scripted, but it starts out, it was really real, but I don't know, because I know a friend of mine that she actually went on Jerry Springer, and they totally scripted. She went on a real scenario what went on in her life, but they changed the storyline all around,
Oh,
and her storyline all around, and told them what to say and everything. But anyway, I felt sorry for this woman, but I actually saw that show of that, and it was terrible. And it changes you when you can't get around and stuff. Things get
mm-hmm.
all piled up.
Yeah.
It says, I was in bed for 6 stupid, dumb years in pain. My house got pretty bad last year. We were a dumpster, and half my house got to- tossed, especially from the upstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry, Susan.
Are you up and around now? Says Cynthia. Yeah, I need to get rid of. Well, I'll tell you what, I've got the yarn over here. This is the yarn room now. The thing is, we got rid of so much stuff. Mine just needs straightened up really, really good, and I need shelves. Kim's supposed to take this bed out of here that they bought me when I had my last knee replacement, and I never have been able to sleep in the bed because my knee hurt too bad. Then I got
Yeah.
this. So I've got my dolls laying on the bed. The bed's not really messed up. I got my dolls laying on the bed, and at the bottom of it, all the blankets that I made are actually folded, but they're piled up. They're just every time I make I blanket on there, I fold it and I lay it on the end of the bed. But then I've got my dolls all at the
Mhm.
top of the bed, laying on the bed, you know, and then, but it don't look messy, but there's just a lot. And if you get a lot of something, you can see there's blankets, but they're all folded. But even if it's folded orderly, it looks messy. You know what I mean? Hi, Butch and Lucy. Where in the world have you guys been? I haven't
Hi,
seen
Butch
you.
and Lucy.
Nice to see
Happy
you.
Mother's Day.
But my sister every time she comes, I had to finally tell her, I don't have no more room for squishmallows and dolls and this and that and the other. You got to, I hate, I didn't want to hurt her feelings. So, she always wanted to bring me something. I said, I don't have no more room for it. So I did it last. She brought me, I was really like the squishmallows and stuff like that. But I can't take things like that big every time, every Sunday, you
Mhm.
know? And anyway, she was bringing big squishmallows every Sunday for a while. So she said, "Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to take them back and take them to Charlotte and Cooper?" I said, "No, no, no." I said, I had like 8 or something like that. So I kept 2 that I really, really like, and they're okay. And then the rest at Christmas time, we gave them to, they were new, still in the bag, well, not in the bag, they wouldn't come in the bag, still with the tags on. And we gave them to Kim's little nieces and nephews, and they made great gifts.
Mm.
But I got stuff in cases and stuff like that. But there's a lot of things like, and then when Kim's mom, when she moved out of her house, all these, she said everybody's gonna, she put names on everything that she was wanting us to all have when they got old and when they couldn't, when they passed away and everything. When they moved here, she went ahead and gave it to us now. Well, I wanted it 30 years ago, but I don't have no room for it because since then we've got a house and we've got our own stuff. So still back there in one corner in the bedrooms, all these boxes of stuff that I wanted 30 years
Yeah.
that we never have went through.
Hmm.
Thing is, I can't get rid of any of that stuff till Kim takes time out to help me get rid of that stuff.
And he doesn't seem to want to take any time
No,
out
he don't want to
or
take any time.
anything.
Yeah, he don't want to take any time to help me go through the stuff of his mom's that she give us. What, Kim? Well, you're going to have to. And tomorrow for Mother's Day, I said, I don't want you to do anything. Just help. Just take these. The car is full of stuff to take to the Goodwill. Just
Hmm.
let me sort through the stuff I don't want out of this living room and put it in the car and get it out of here. Because I've got, I don't know how many boxes sitting right here by the door
Mm.
for them to put in the car and they won't do it. And I sure can't carry it. Could you see me? I'll go down those stairs and
No, it would be,
face plant and
yeah,
you know
exactly. That's not, it shouldn't happen. No, no, no.
and Colin would do it and go by the Goodwill, but the thing is when he goes to town his dad's going with him and Kim don't won't go by the Goodwill to drop it off.
Oh,
I don't want to go by the Goodwill. Didn't come to town to drop it off by the Goodwill. I'm like, well, when are you going to go to the Goodwill?
hmm.
So what are you going to do? So blame it all on me. Noni, I am in the same position. I can't do it by myself anymore. I hate being dependent on others. Yes, and it's terrible.
Hmm.
It's wonderful that you found one that works for you. Found what? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
on
I'm glad you did too, Susan.
buff morphine. What's that, Susan, honey? I think that's spelled. And Butch and Lucy, it's so good to see you, hon. Gosh, you guys. Did Rose go on to do her little
I'm not sure. Rosalie,
better
are you
not
still
touch my
here?
yarn. I'm gonna take a picture of this yarn cluster mess that I've got now. But
Hmm.
Kim did get me the shelf. Got to get this bed out of here. And I got
Oh,
one shelf, 2 more
oh,
shelves.
Suboxone. Hmm.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it like called Suboxone? Yeah, that's like a pain medicine. Yeah, they get you when
Hmm.
they take you off of the. Oh, that one.
Yep, she's still here.
Oh God, I rubbed that eye. Oh, I rubbed
Oh
my.
no, don't do that.
Oh God, that sore.
Mm.
I knew to pat that because it's water. Water. Oh dang it. Oh dang it. It's bloodshot in one corner. Boy, that hurt when I rubbed that. Dang it. Darn doggone it. Dirty dog. Doggone it. Jeff Walsey,
Mm.
get up here. That hurt. That hurted. Yeah, I'm not going to go too long. Now, an hour and 50. Rosie, whenever you get ready to skedaddle, let me know and I'll get off here, honey, since we've been partying for 20 hours tonight.
Yeah,
We tired.
it's fun though.
It's always fun. Yeah. I don't know what I've done. I'm crocheting and I've done something. I have no idea what I've done here.
I
Oh,
did 3 granny squares and I'm almost done with the 4th. That seems like not enough, but
well, fast fingers, Michelle.
what's that?
I said your fast fingers, Michelle.
Oh, I try. Hey,
Hi,
Becky.
Becky, honey.
Great
How
to
you
see
feeling?
you.
How you feeling, sweetheart?
Mm. I'm glad you feel better.
Yes. Feeling better, sweetie?
A little bit.
Well, I didn't take none of that, dang. How the heck do you say that? I cannot say it. It's that generic for Prilosec. Meprozole, is that it?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I can't say it. I ain't taking that stuff. That stuff makes me sick. And I feel so much better when I don't take it. I know it might help. Oh, there's Rosie. Rosie, I'm sorry. She's
Yeah,
down.
talking and talking and talking.
Oh,
Forget about me.
No, we're not talking
no, we
about you.
can't forget about you.
We know we can't forget about you. I thought
Never, never.
I'm up here talking. I'm up here just crocheting away and not even paying attention.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
not.
going to go to the dumpster?
No, I did not. My daughter is sleeping.
Oh,
Go by myself.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
No.
We would cry forever and ever except you did go. Somebody do something to you.
Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff with me.
I dreamed about a ghost while I was asleep. I just remembered it a little bit ago. I dreamed I think I was either in Tennessee or Nashville.
oh yeah,
Nashville,
no,
that is Tennessee, ain't it? Nashville,
yeah,
Tennessee.
Where's our other
yeah.
big?
They don't know where Becky is. The other Becky, Becky Dorian.
Oh yeah, she didn't. Wasn't she
I don't
not
think
here? Yes, she was here yesterday.
What? Yeah, she was
she
here
wasn't
yesterday.
feeling good either. I'm actually here. Hello, all. Feeling a little bit better, but still having crocheted. Oh, hon. Yeah, she
Hmm.
wasn't feeling good either. Other Becky wasn't
Oh,
either.
Oh yeah.
Want to take the other tests and see if they can find something. Well, I'm not. I didn't take that.
you know what? I lost yarn chicken.
Did you lose it that
Oh
day?
no.
Well, I'm glad that somebody taught me what yarn chicken was because I lost on yarn chicken on my bag up there too.
So I have to probably go tomorrow or Monday and get another skein.
But where do you know where you can find it?
Yeah, the other one had it, but I only got one. I
Well, that
thought
is
I
one
only need.
color. Wait a minute. Let me
Oh,
see. That is one color I don't have. Is that color is blue? I was going to say if I
I
did.
gotta get me more. I like the blue. I mean, I didn't like it on a skein, but I like it when it's crocheted up.
yeah, it looks beautiful crocheted.
The colors pop out.
Mm.
Well, all you got to do. Don't you love when I tell you what you got to do?
Uh huh.
Uh huh.
Uh huh.
Since I found. Oh, wait a minute. I don't only no, you don't have to
Yes, it
because
is.
I don't have enough gold. I just have one little bit of gold to make a gold sunflower bag, and
Mm.
you can't get no gold anywhere. Peaches of cream. I can't get it. Find it on. Oh, I can find it on Amazon, but it's like $7.97 for a
Yeah,
whole.
I think I had mine for a long time.
Yeah, I had mine for a long time too,
Mm.
and it's like $7.97 for um, one
Mm.
little thing of it. I'm telling you.
Go to the website I sent you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. See, what am I going to do? My brain can't remember nothing.
That's why we're here.
Or like Michelle said, you just have to you're gonna get a dye and
Hmm.
color it yourself.
Yeah.
God, I'll be pouring dye in the water and forget what the hell I'm doing. I'm so crazy. I think my
Mm.
brain.
Yeah, when I don't know if I go anywhere tomorrow, but if I go, I'm gonna get me some hot pink of the liquid. Give me a couple skeins of the white and go to town.
I
Hmm.
know Hobby Lobby. I was over there the last time I went to Hobby Lobby, which was God bless it. I don't know how long ago. They had this neon pink Rit dye, and I wanted to get that so bad. And Kim had went with me because it was one of the times he took me to the doctor, and he said, "You are not going to buy any of that Rit dye because the last time you bought Rit dye, you I remember you dyed my underwear pink and everything." I said, "Well, I had to have enough stuff because I did it in the wash machine.
Oh,
I used to dye in the wash machine when I did the hot wash. I would put on hot water and I
it's
would
just
put
the
it in
same
there and
thing.
soak it
Yeah,
all
I
day
think so
in the
too,
wash
Susan.
machine because you can dye in the wash machine. I did. I let it soak all day, and I was just finding everything I could to dye pink. And I picked out a pair of his whitey tidies. He don't wear whitey tidies anymore. That was a long time ago. And he got so mad because he reaches in his drawer to get underwear and he had pink underwear. But he said, "No, you're not going to do that because you'll dye my underwear pink." I said, "Kim, you do not wear whitey tidies anymore, and you have your little weird boxers with holes in the butt, and they won't look pink anyway. You're not buying that stuff." I said,
With a holes in the butt.
"Yeah, he farts, and it's like he blows the whole bottom out.
Oh my gosh.
Or he's scratching his butt or something. Scratches a hole through him. I don't know. Every pair of his underwear. I mean, he have them a week, and they got a hole in the butt. I don't know why he's picking at his. I asked him, "Are you going to the show?" And he said, "Why?" And I said, "Because you're
Maybe he's
picking."
too lazy to pull it down when he has to go.
I
Number
don't
two,
know, but I always think he'll be
so he just snips a hole in it.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. He'll be walking through here scratching his crack. And I said, "Are you going to the show?" And he falls for it every time. He said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Because you're picking your seat." He's always scratching his butthole, and then he's got holes in there. Yeah, he's always got a hole in his underwear.
No wonder you always make sure they wash their hands.
Yeah, I don't want their dicky fingers on my food.
Oh god.
Well,
Oh man.
I made Colin show me his fingernails and say, "Well, wash your dicky fingers." That's what my mom used to say. Did you wash your dicky fingers? Don't come to the table unless you wash your dicky fingers. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, yucky, yucky, yucky.
Yucky. Yep, yep.
Well, men are. You never know what they've been doing.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard to go out to the restaurants and stuff. You don't know what they're doing.
I know.
Yeah.
That ain't mayonnaise on your BLT.
Then people wonder why they get sick.
I know. Just don't order the BLT.
Hmm.
And that's all I'm saying about that.
I still remember the one time we had like a Duck Donuts opening up, right?
A what?
A Duck Donuts. It's like a
Duck
donut
donut.
shop.
Hmm.
And it started opening, it opened. And some people got sick. And it's like, oh, I should have not ate a duck Donuts. And I was sick too. And I was like, I did eat a Duck Donuts.
Oh God.
Everything were like 5, 6 people gotten sick from, had the flu.
Oh.
Oh, was it food
And I
poisoning?
guess, no, the flu. Like, somebody was sick in there, didn't wash their hands or something.
Oh.
Oh,
But
God.
we all ate because they opened up brand new. So everybody was interested in eating over there and everybody got sick.
Oh man.
God.
I never went back there.
Well, we had places that in our town before where people got food poisoning and got really, really sick. And now, Colin, you do not. Colin said he likes getting sick. Colin, you better not say that. You have enough rotten egg farts the way it is. You know that when people get the rotten eggs fart, it means they've been eating too much meat and they got the yeasty farts.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'll never forget Adam. You never could get him to go to the doctor when he was, as he grew up. He said, "Now, doctors, I ain't going to the doctors. The only thing you go to the doctors, they keep you sick. They give you medicine just to keep you sick." And he was always, just crazy. Well, I was working one day and he called me, "Mom, you've got to come over here. I'm dying." I'm like, "What's going on?" This is when he'd become a vegan, and he was like, I literally thought he was dying. He was just got so skinny, and everybody thought he was on meth. And they kept telling me, "Is your son on meth? He's got so skinny. I know he's on meth." And I'm like, "No, he ain't on meth." And he wasn't. But anyway, he wouldn't eat anything, and he was crash dieting. So of course I even took him. He had the run so bad, he was just sick. And I said, "Adam, you've starved yourself to death, and you gave yourself a sickness or something. I don't know, whatever." But as soon as I got him, I said, I don't know what I said to him, but it was real funny. But anyway, I took him to the hospital, and uh, he was like, "Get out of the way, Mom. I'm trying to get him in the hospital." I said, "Get in the wheelchair. You're so weak you can't even walk." And I was like trying to get him to get in the wheelchair. And he said, "Get out of the way, Mom. Get out of the way." And he wouldn't say that hi, Manuela.
Hi, Manuela.
He wouldn't say that he had to go to the bathroom. Before I knew it, I heard this big, loud rumble. It was his stomach, and he went
Oh
all
man.
over himself. I felt so bad for him. And so it was so terrible. And he was so mad at me. But they did take care of him. The doctor told him his hemoglobin was real low. Yeah, he was. Doctor told him he needed to go to McDonald's and eat a Big Mac and French fries. Said, "You need some nourishment." How you doing, Manuela, honey? I saw you're making the pretty top down granny stitch sweater or top.
Oh, I have to check that out.
Huh. Oh, I don't know about people, especially kids. I don't know anymore. I do not. I do not. So, what's everybody doing for Mother's Day tomorrow?
Nothing.
All right, they're not farting either. Now behave. Well, they might.
I have no plans except for my
Why?
life at 6 p.m.
I'm going to be
Hey,
sitting out in the
Junior.
backyard in the rain. Why is it always, if you want to relax one day, it's always a rainy day.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yep.
And all the other
Do you have
days,
any covered areas back there, or is it all open?
I want the sun. I want
Oh,
to,
you want the sun? Hmm.
I guess I'll be sitting in my room making my dragon.
Hmm.
Finish my dragon.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, you got that whole bucket full of parts for him too.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it goes. I know it looks a lot, but it goes fast. I put one part on, then put a other one part, and then it's.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, now he looks like how you can hit somebody with him. Hi, Kane Henson. Where the heck have you been,
Hi,
child?
Kane.
Long time no see. That tail kind of scares me.
Snake. A snake. A snake.
Oh, that's good. That's good,
Thank
Becky.
you,
Take
Manuela.
a deep breath without coughing. Bless your heart, Becky Boo. See, that's what I was doing, having the
Hi,
esophageal
Junior.
something going on, and gosh, goodness gracious.
Put my jewel.
Hi, Needlecraft Creations.
And
Hello.
crocheting while having me time, says Angela. That's what she's going to be doing. Kane, what you been up to, child? Girl, I just been enjoying life. That's what you got to do, honey.
Yeah.
I need a craft creations. How you doing, hon? How you doing? Let's see, one. I've lost my count here. I'm using a smaller hook, so did I say the wrong word? Cough.
No. Mm-mm.
No.
No, that's a great thing.
Yeah, I noticed a little bit of. Today I wheezed a little bit, but I'm not going to take that.
It's good to see you, Kane.
Oh, yeah, been a long time. That stuff. Ugh. Gotta have that medicine. I'll have to take it a week before I go back though, because then it'll sit in my bloodstream. They get on to me. But some of it, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know nothing. No,
I
Nate.
don't know nothing, and I've already forgot everything I ever knew. Just wanted, just wanted to pop in and say hi. And Anita Craft saying hi to Susan and Kane's.
Mhm.
And Junior says, Kane, hey there. I wonder where cousin John is tonight. He ain't popped in.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's odd that he didn't come in tonight.
He's probably having a night off, and he's probably relaxing and resting up.
Yeah, if he works 7 days a week, one day off would be wonderful.
Yeah, he's a hard worker. Hard worker. For sure, for sure. Definitely. Definitely. Everybody gonna celebrate with their moms tomorrow, or are you a mom? And your children's? Yeah, my oldest son, I probably won't hear a thing from him.
Yeah,
Well-
like my one daughter, every birthday or Mother's Day, she always messaged me like 11:30 at night saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was working all day. I couldn't message you."
Oh,
Really? You cannot do that early in the morning when you wake up? Just write me a little note.
Okay, now I'm going to ask a question. This is probably going to be really stupid. It's not really stupid. But do they celebrate Mother's Day in other countries?
Yeah. I just don't know if it's the same day. Let me see.
You better watch your mouth. Oh, that eyeball.
oh, Cynthia's asking if you checked at Walmart for the gold peaches and
Yes.
cream.
The first place I checked
Yeah, the
was
same.
Walmart. Did
Right?
you check?
11? Yeah. It's the same day.
Oh, is it the same day
Yeah.
in Germany?
Hmm.
Cool. I was wondering. So Father's Day too.
Yeah, but I think Father's Day is on a different day. Let me check. I don't know. Over
I
here.
guess in the Philippines they do too, because it's the thing, because I've seen a bunch of people Philippine people that I'm subscribed to, and they were saying Happy Mother's Day to each other. And yeah, Walmart's the first place I checked, and they don't have nothing in the stores. No gold.
In Germany, Father's Day, it's on May 29th. And Father's Day over here is on the June 15th. See, that's weird. Why is Mother's Day like the same day, but Father's Day is like 2 different days?
Yeah, I know. Weird. Becky says the doctor gave me a prescription of something different for the acid reflux, and it seems to be holding it at the end of my breastbone. Yeah, that's kind of like what mine was. It feels like I felt full all the way up to my throat, and then I'd have like a wheezing in my throat. It's weird. And then, but I can't take that Pepsid. He said if I took that, I've been taking been having the Pepsid AC, the old well, I can't ever say that, omeprazole, but I cannot take that stuff because it gives me the Scheichenheimers, if you know what I mean. Rosie, how do you say it in German? I say Scheichenheimers. Scheichenheimers, the shits. We'll just say the shits. It's Saturday night.
Scheiße.
Yeah, that. And I can't stand it because I go enough without any help. And I can't take it. And then I get a bellyache. It gives me stomach ache too. It's supposed to help all that. And I ain't been coughing or anything. I wasn't coughing when I was taking it, no. But I can't take that stomach distress, and that it me feel all bloated and like my stomach's going to split open. I know it's that because it'd be like an hour after I take it. Junior says, I'm going to have to call her. Starting to yawn. Call who? Check on fur babies and get them late night snack. Well, your babies are spoiled rotten. Get a late night snack. Have a beautiful, blessed night, everyone. Okay, Junior.
Yeah, you too, Junior.
That's good to give your puppies a late night. That's probably good to give your dogs late night snack. Then they probably sleep all night.
I don't think Snooky can sleep all night. She insists on getting up 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, cats love to get up and prowl around when they don't think nobody, so they can.
Yeah, that's why I close my door.
I
No cats allowed in my room when I'm sleeping.
I remember having cats, and they'd always be up at night prowling around and wake you up and knocking things over and getting in the cabinets.
Yeah, one night I thought all my cats were in the house, right? And I went to sleep, and in the middle of the night, I have a sliding door in my bedroom, and I heard it scratching. I heard it scratching on the door. I was like, what in the world is that? Because I thought my cats were in the house. And I was scared to open the door because you never know. It might be a raccoon or something, you know? And I'm looking, I can see anything, and all of a sudden the cat jumped in the freaking room. I was like, oh my God. She almost gave me a heart attack.
Hi, Panda Honey. Happy Mother's Day.
Hey, Panda.
Happy Mother's Day to Chatty Chat Hugs and all there. And then Noni May had life hugs to my sugar mama. You know that, baby. And Lady Crochet. Oh, Manuel hugs and
that's all around.
Panda, you behave yourself, cute little thing. You. Poor Panda, he's got all the women Twitter pated. Women fighting over him and everything else.
I stay away from married men.
Yeah.
Not me. I'll flirt with them if I want to. Married or not. Gay, straight, bi, trans, I don't care. If I like them, I'll flirt. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm telling the truth. I'm a hot mess. Someone told me I was a trans. I am not. I'm a girl. I'm a real girl. Like Pinocchio said, he's a real boy. What? Colin? Playing some game and lurking. Yeah, we've been playing. Well, I'm not playing it. Colin's been playing a game that he played a long time ago called Death Stranding. And it's with that dude that played, it's not the real dude, but it's the like dude of the dude off, off of the Living Dead, the guy, you know what the game I'm talking about. It's got the baby, the weird baby that he holds on his chest and runs around doing things. What?
Becky Bromlett says, as I used to tell my mother, happy mammy shammy day.
Mary Shimmy Day. Who's rattling the paper?
Oh, sorry.
No, you don't be sorry. I just want to know what you got.
That was me.
What you got to put up there?
Jelly beans.
Oh! Okay, go ahead and eat in front of the
I'm a
fat.
bad girl.
Go ahead and eat the sweets and fat in front of the fat diabetic lady. That would be me.
Sorry.
You better be, girlfriend.
I'm behaving. I could eat a lot of candy right now, but I don't.
Oh, Rosie, come on, do it in honor of me.
No.
I fell on the floor. I face planted in the floor, and for the sake of diabetes, I shouldn't laugh about it. But hell, why cry when you can laugh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. But you know what? I'm gonna have to get off here because I'm just plumb wore out.
You're not going anywhere.
Okay, Mom.
You're not going anywhere.
Okay, Mom. Okay, as long show it
Feeling
together.
red
Red.
Where'd you get that red?
from Walmart, and I got black.
You didn't get no gold, did you? I got some black. I got a whole spool of
I
black.
think I got a black.
Big ones like that. I got tan and
That was white. That was white, little girl.
that's the tan ecru.
Oh.
It's not tan. That's ecru.
Mm-hmm.
Ecru. Look, that's white and it's
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck is an ecru anyway?
it's
Alexa,
different.
what's an ecru? Ain't an ecru some kind
color.
of bird?
That's the emu.
Oh, what the? I thought that was one of them people that wears black and they're all depressed.
And the black and white. And
Oh, that's an emo. What?
Oh, my
Danish.
gosh.
Danish.
Okay, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa, put the volume on 10. Alexa, put the volume on 10. Okay, what is the person that's all depressed and sad? Is that emo? And then an emu? And then an urq?
Ecru.
Ecru? Okay. Alexa, what's an ecru?
Ecru is a noun meaning an ecru color.
Well, piss my britches and smudge my drawers. Okay.
It's a color. See?
Oh. And what's the bird? Emu?
Emu. Uh-huh.
And then the person that's all depressed and wears black all the time, that's emo.
I don't know that.
And then that little red guy that goes, Elmo, that's Elmo.
It's Elmo.
Elmo, sweetie. Sweetie, Elmo, I am Elmo. I'm a dork. I'm Elmo. Okay. Ecru, emu, Elmo. Got it. Too much emus and Elmos and Ecros and Icrus and Aqua. I'm all confused up in here. I can't handle being confused. I'll just face plant all over the place now.
No, we'll take a break on that now. Let your body heal.
You know what? We should get drunk together. Okay.
We don't have to. We laugh anyway.
Tomorrow night, bring your own beer. We're all going to get drunk on Michelle's live.
Yeah.
And get the
That's for me.
God, I don't need no alcohol to get drunk. I'm drunk all the time inside my brain.
Me too.
Oh, I got some diet soda here. Lord have mercy, help me, Jesus. Oh, I got to take a pill thinking of talking of getting drunk. Well, this don't do nothing for me. It's a seizure pill. Tarnish? What? Oh, tannish, said Susan. I thought you said tarnish. I was like,
I ran out of beer.
this is going to be another one. We're going to get drunk up in here. Get
Mm.
one, girl. Get one. Get one.
I think I'm gonna eat my gummies. Do you have them?
I wish I had the gummies. I
I got
can't
my
have.
gummies.
Oh,
That ain't enough for nothing. That won't even get you.
Gummy.
That's a tiny gummy.
That shit gonna.
oh, that kind of gummy.
one time I took a
Oh,
square and I was supposed to just take like half of a square. I was out.
nom nom nom, says Panda. Panda, you having some beer tonight, honey, child? You be careful, Panda. Don't get raped and pillaged on our account, okay? We're
Yeah.
I can't believe I said that to my doctor one time. I said, "You didn't rape and pillage me while I was out, did I?" And he said, "No, nor I didn't rape and pillage."
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
Lord.
I'm gonna put my silky peaches on tomorrow, roll out of bed, and go to Walmart.
What are you gonna do? Put your sexy PJs on. Put your teddy on. I dare you.
Oh,
I
okay.
will give you $1 million if you'll put your
That's
sexy teddy on.
silky, not sexy.
Put on a teddy, and go to Walmart with the get you
What
some
is
of
a
those.
teddy?
A teddy's one of them silky lingeries that you put on. They got
Yeah, it's like a
elastic,
onesie,
like a
onesie with
onesie, and
lace on it and stuff.
it snaps in the
No.
crotch. It snaps in the crotch, or don't have a crotch sometimes. And at least they made them like they were like that back in my day when we were a little sleazier, I guess. And then they had high legs, and they got like they're for putting on for taking off. You know what I mean? You put them on, then your husband takes it off. You know what I'm talking about. I used oh God, you know, and
Hmm.
them sexy things. You know,
I cannot go to Walmart like that.
I will give you your $1 million.
Mm.
Not gonna happen.
Put on a tank top
You had me at
and
take it off.
you had me take it off. You can, okay, okay, Panda. Okay. She can take it, put on a tank top, put on two tank tops, and drop the straps on the one underneath. I seen a girl like this one time. I thought, what the hell's your problem? But anyway, she had her pajama pants on, and she had them rolled down. This is in the early 2000s when they hardly
Yeah,
pulled the.
she was pretty skinny, right?
No, she had looked like a can of busted biscuits, but
Oh,
wouldn't look like that. She didn't look like a muffin top. She looked like a can of busted biscuits. But anyway, she had the top on. She had the tank top straps
Oh,
hanging down on her shoulders, and the other one's up. And then she had her She had her pajama pants rolled real far down, and
see,
then she
honey,
had on two different shoes.
chicken to dry this.
CBD honey sticks.
Yeah, you
Wait.
have to be careful with that stuff.
Oh, I can't take none of that stuff.
yeah. No.
I took a whole
Yeah.
square and I was crying. I was like, I was so high. I was like, oh my God.
Like a busted can of biscuits haven't hurt in years. And Angel's, well, it's what she looked like.
Mhm.
She didn't have a muffin top. She looked like a can of busted biscuit.
I just, I think it's disgusting. You sleep in your PJs and then you go out in your sweaty PJs. You tell me you're not sweating at night. And then
Some people,
ugh,
yeah,
ugh.
but not all people's going through menopause. Some of them young people.
Just still sweating and farting and peeing and
I never knew how anybody could sleep in flannel pants anyway. What
no.
the hell's up with that?
In Wisconsin, that works, but
Oh, not in Missouri. No, no, no.
I sleep in my underwear.
I just wear
Well,
a t-shirt, nightgown. That's it.
Lord have mercy. I couldn't sleep in.
I would
No.
sleep naked, but no, I cannot do that.
I
Mm.
don't think I ever slept without clothes on. I don't think I ever had whoopee without clothes off, without clothes on. About not all the way. Not all the way. No, no. I don't even know what I said. Like, I don't do that no more, and God am I glad. Those are past, gone. Of course,
Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end.
they're ended, honey. And I should have I should have ran off with the stalker. Remember that? Oh Lord. Like, I read that a dozen times. God, people are running off their thing. They know if they come to my channel, they're going to hear something that's going to embarrass them. I don't have nothing. I have no couth, I guess. I have no oh God, I gotta quit rubbing that eye.
Yeah, stop it.
Dang.
Me either or me too. I'm not sure how to answer. Okay, Alexa.
I don't care. I know I don't, honey. I don't care. Me either, or me too. Not. Wait a minute. Let me slow that down. Me either, or me too. I'm not sure how to answer.
Just like your Alexa.
Alexa, what are you talking about?
I'm
Alexa,
not quite sure how to help you with that.
what the hell are you talking about, Alexa? Nobody's talking to you. What the hell's wrong with her?
She's trying to interject her thoughts.
Alexa, what's now? First you record my conversation and send it to the government. Now you're trying to
I'm
talk.
not quite sure how to help you with that.
Your Alexa is a little.
Yeah, likely story.
She's a bitch. She's a bitch AI. That's the bitchiest AI I ever met. Shut up, Alexa. I'll unplug you. I will.
I can help you with that.
Is there an app for that? Alexa, can you unplug yourself?
Help you with that.
She goes, dump. Flannel gowns and sleep in commando was the way I slept till my surgery. Now it's pods down. What? Pads,
Trolls.
draws, etc. Oh God, I ain't never slept without my draws. My mom used to tell me now, she gave me my sister this talk. Now, when you get married, it's okay to wear your flannel gown, but you're going to have to not wear your drawers when you get married. This is what my mother told me. Because your husband ain't going to like that. He's going to need, he's going to need to be able to get there. And I'm like, oh, I don't care. Because if he,
No, mine always
I'm
buys
gonna,
me stuff, and I was like, for what? Like
yeah,
we're gonna be on for long?
yeah. Well, mine is staying on. And you know what?
Yeah, no.
Nobody's doing that with me unless I say it's okay. And it's always been that way. And you know how I am. That ain't happening. I ain't never liked, ain't never will. So, yeah. And no thing's back there laying, and he's probably going to pop off something. No, that's right. Nobody touching me. It's like the yellow brick road made out of gold. Yep. Did you have a hole in your sheets too, Noni? What? What? What does that mean? What does that mean, Susan? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know.
Oh, like the Kim's boxers.
What that means though. From farting or what?
Yeah.
I don't fart as bad. I don't know.
No, him.
Oh, for what? For farting? Susan, honey, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
We're done. Google it.
Y'all be saying stuff I don't know nothing about. Okay, what does a hole in the sheet mean? Okay, hang on. Let me Google because I don't know. I don't know nothing about sex. Okay, hang on. I really don't. Okay, you guys know something. No. What does a hole in the sheet mean? What? Okay, let me see.
What a pee-pee.
I don't have a PP. I'm a girl. Okay, hang on.
For his pee-pee.
Why he be sticking it in the sheet for?
I
Wait a
got
minute.
it in my
I
pants.
don't know.
Hang on. Let me see.
Oh, mm,
Okay, wait, hang on.
I got stuff coming out of all the parts of my.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh,
Ew, ew. True. True. Emu. Gross. Well, I don't know.
should I Google it now too? I want to know.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you. We don't even sleep on sheets. We did in the early stages when we slept in the same bed, but here's why. Because back in those days when we did get romantic, I thought that was really gross. And I won't go into detail. Let's just say it didn't happen in the bed. But I can't it would take too long, take 100 years to tell you why. That don't happen. But yeah. Ew, but oh God, gross. Oh God, now I'm gonna have nightmares. I mean, I'm not afraid of ghosts and monsters and things like most people be afraid of, but
Holes in the sheets.
thanks for the visual, Susan. I love you so much. I really do, but I'm, oh Lord. No, I'm dumber than a creek minute. I'm telling you, I don't know nothing about sex. I'm like Prissy on the Gauntlet Wind. I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. I never heard that before in my life. Oh God. I love you guys. I can have fun with you, and you guys can teach me the facts of life 62 and learn the facts of
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, we gotta learn someday, I guess.
Never heard of that before in my life, I swear to God. Oh my God.
Oh.
Me and my sister-in-law have so much fun talking about my husband and her husband because they're brothers and God, they're both I don't know.
Interesting characters.
Well, they're both the most two unlucky guys in the marital apartment you've ever seen in your life, and we don't even care. They've got
Oh.
us too much grief, is all I can say about that. Yep, 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 yep. Certainly, certainly. My sister-in-law, she's a little bitty thing, but boy, she is the toughest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Mm.
Nobody messes with her, especially men. She will not put up with anything from them. She used to tell me, she'd say, "Come on, you can do it. Beat him up." Oh God. Well, you guys, they say you learn something every day.
Yeah.
And I'd learned something tonight. It took me all day, but I learned it before midnight. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, now tomorrow's
Yeah.
another day. What will I learn tomorrow? You got any more
Can teach you
sexual
some German stuff.
about sex? I want to know about sex.
I didn't
Well,
say sex.
it's a little too late for me to know about sex now at this age. I have never heard of that before in my
You,
life.
you know what sex is in German? Sex?
What?
It's six. It's the number six.
I thought 9 was no.
Yeah, mine is no. Yeah.
Mine is no. And sex is six.
Sex is 6.
It's number six, yeah.
So you go. What's
1,
one?
2,
I
3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I kind of could do that when I was a little kid, but not so much anymore. My grandpa he used to put us on the bottom part of his leg and say, "Ride this pony to town," but he'd do it in like that song, "Ride this pony into town," whatever, "Don't fall down" or whatever. But he would sing it in German, and then he would let go of us and we'd fall off his leg. But then he would count and I could kind of do it like he would count like you just did, but I couldn't remember. What did Panda say? LOL. I would have said fun, not six. LOL. So six is sex,
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
and nine is no.
Right.
Got any other sexy letters?
Probably, I don't know.
What's how do you say fart in German?
Fart?
Mm-hmm.
Foots.
Foots?
Foots.
Like
Foot.
feet, but foots?
Foots.
Foot?
Foots.
Fuss.
Foot?
Foots.
Foot?
It's a P-P-P-F. Foots.
Foot.
Mm.
Oh, man.
I want to say Kim. Okay, and shite is scheitze.
Scheiße. Shit
Scheitze.
is scheiße.
Okay, and then what's P?
Brunze.
Poonser?
Brunze.
Poonser? Pizza?
That's a YouTube movie. It's pretty good. Like Money for Chocolate.
I know the Shaja spelling Shatsa. That's a YouTube movie. It's pretty good. Like money for cocaine. What?
Money
Chocolate.
for
Oh,
Chocolate.
money for chocolate. LL. I would have said. Oh, okay. Now say the P thing again.
Brunze.
Poonser?
Brunze. 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 Yeah.
You know that. Oh, maybe Snooki's speaking German.
She could. She could go. I gotta go. Oh, next time I'm having a diabetic low, I'm gonna say, "Get out of the way! I got a prunsic." Before I okay, how do you say face plant? Sure.
Faceplant. I don't know.
Oh God, Rosie's just
It's
a
too long of a word, I think.
word. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
German has a lot of really long words.
I know. And then they got those little dots above the words a lot.
Umlaut.
Umlaut.
Oh God. Let's see. What's something else? How do you say?
Mm.
How do you say money? What do they have? Euros? What kind of money? What is
It's
money?
euro, but they call it Geld.
Get,
Geld.
what is cake?
Kuchen.
Kuchen. Yeah.
Kuchen?
Kuchen.
Kuchen?
Kuchen.
How do you say sexy panda? Asking for a friend.
Sexy,
Sexy panda.
Mm.
sexy panda or bunda?
Sexy panda. In Germany, we call it panda bear. Panda bear.
With the B?
It's the same spelling, but we pronounce it differently.
Oh.
Panda.
How do you say let's get drunk?
I don't know. Hold on. See, my German is like a little, because I've got English and
Now that's got to be hard. So you did the what's it called? The English what do they call it? The English that you learned?
Oxford English I learned
Oxford English.
first.
So when you go to school, do you start learning that Oxford English right along as soon as you start school? Like they start teaching you as soon as you.
No, not right away. I mean, I think 4th, 5th grade.
God, is that hard?
What, the Oxford English?
Yeah. to
Um,
learn.
not I don't know. Not really.
See, that is so weird about American school. They don't do that. They like
You can choose a language over there, over here.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but here it's like you wait. I mean, I don't know how it is now, but like you got to wait until you're like in the. How old were you when you
But
learned? You
it
took
feels like
Spanish.
it feels like kindergarten because when they teach you at first, they show you like if you got like a pen to make a picture and in German and then English and
I
Oxford English.
thought Coley, right?
Hi,
You
Coley.
mean in Germany?
Yeah,
So they show.
they make it really easy, like you were in kindergarten when you start learning.
Yeah, because Colin said here when he learned, he took Spanish. It was like eighth or ninth grade,
Yeah, but over there start early.
and
Every
see,
grade I make a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. But then I had a little bit advantage because I went on vacation, not on vacation. What you call it? It was like a group. We all went to England.
Mm.
see that's really cool though because here you don't. I guess they. I remember when I was in school, you could learn you could you could just like when you got to be like in the 10th grade you could choose some classes like elective classes, selective classes, elective, selective, whatever, and either Spanish or French. And they were like, you could only do that, I guess, if I can't remember if you had all your credits or whatever. And it's really dumb because I guess I don't know. I think they should. I guess Spanish is. I guess they think Spanish is. I don't know. I guess it's the most second spoken English in the United States. And
My kids learned German. I mean,
yeah,
they knew already most of it, but when we moved over here, they got like a really strict school, and
yeah,
it told me I cannot. I should speak English at home because the German messes up the. I don't know,
yeah.
but it
My
messes
sister's
up
kids.
Mm.
German to them.
Yeah, my sister's kids. Their dad is from Greece, so they can speak. They speak Greek because their dad, and now he always spoke
Don't
to
murder
me.
me. Give me a beer.
Okay, my Spanish is so bad I can speak.
I can say important things like call the cops. Don't murder me. Give me a beer.
Susan says, I watched a YouTube documentary last night. It freaked me out. Man or ape, the genetic mystery of Oliver. It's about a chimpanzee that had human tendencies. Ew.
Yeah.
I dreamed I was in Tennessee and I was there and we were staying in this old, very old house and it was supposed to be haunted. And of course, me, the ghost whisperer. Um, I was like in this part of the house, that had been a restaurant, had been all kinds of things, a hotel, and I conjured up a ghost, and it was a little girl, and everybody was like freaking out because I could talk to her, and I was talking to her, and she was telling me how she died and everything in the stream. That's what I dreamed about.
Creepy. Creepy.
That was cool, man. I like them kind of dreams. Now, if there would have been a snake, I would be crying to my mom, help me. I just seen a snake.
Michelle, you are going to watch it. Am I right?
What?
Susani?
Oh,
I will
man.
watch it.
I'll watch it. I want to watch that other movie you mentioned too.
I didn't hear about no other movie. Susan, not tell me.
Yeah,
Man or ape?
Well, the manor ape, yeah.
What was that other one you mentioned?
She always told me that was the Hole in the Sheet movie.
You're like Jason Milan, but with ghosties instead of puppies.
Yep.
You're like, what did he say? You're like Caesar Milan. What's that it? What he said? I can't see. Yeah.
Like
Caesar
water
Milan,
for
but
chocolate.
with ghosties instead of puppies. Yeah. I'm taking Spanish on Duolingo. Pretty cool. I feel like I'm in school. I look French. I took French in school. Well, I actually had a Nintendo DS, those ones that's, little kids had to try, and I tried to learn Spanish with it.
Oh yeah,
And
water for chocolate. Oh, I've seen that one. Yep.
what is it?
Water for
Water.
chocolate.
What is that about? Chocolate and water?
Somebody wants chocolate for what?
It's got to be like 40 years ago. I saw it. Maybe I don't know.
Have you guys ever heard of a chocolate pitcher? Chocolate pitcher. They're like tall. They're like tall and they're skinny, and they were really ornate, and they were made of ceramic. They had really cool handles and spouts, and they're really really rich. They drank hot chocolate. Now it's not like what you're thinking. With like we have hot chocolate, we make hot chocolate with milk. It was actually melted chocolate, melted, and they poured it in a cup, melted, and they drank it, and they had to drink it really fast.
Ugh.
I
Yes.
couldn't do that.
Now it was made of milk chocolate,
Hmm.
but they would pour it in these cups. Now they were not whole 8-ounce cups. They were probably maybe about this size, maybe 6. This is 6 ounce, maybe 4, maybe 5. I don't know. I have one in the bedroom, but it doesn't. And it, I think it had 2 cup. It has 2 cups, but it's not a full thing. But they would actually melt that chocolate, and they would drink that, and it was considered very elegant and very whatever to drink this chocolate, melted chocolate.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh God, I bet, people have been diabetic for years and died so young. You know that that's why they probably died so young, not because they worked so hard so much. I mean, I'm sure that did it, but it had to be diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially some cultures just ate so much sugar and stuff.
Yeah.
Not that it necessarily gives you diabetes, but it's not sure does not help you,
Yeah.
But I know that's
I like
mean,
chocolate, but too much chocolate just
yeah. But oh God,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just drink that. I mean, you'd have to constantly keep it hot because it would get the least bit cool.
yeah. Gets
And
hard.
those houses back then, they couldn't keep their houses very warm. That's why they had those fireplaces. Those fireplaces didn't have blowers on it, so that heat just stayed right there. They had to stay right in front of it enough to keep it warm.
Right.
And I watched this documentary, and it went way back, and these poor people that were slaves, they would they had these great big fans, and they would just stand until they collapsed because they would sit there and wave them and fan like the slave owners and stuff until they would just fall over and collapse. Then they drag them out of the way, and it shows like some of the first videos that they made of down south and the people that had slaves, and these women they would have these like cotillions and stuff like that, and it was like they were having this one cotillion, and the video quality is really really bad, but the slaves would be fanning them. They'd take like 2 naps. They would have like a barbecue and stuff, and it'd go on like all day and half the night. Well, they would take naps between 2 or 3 different times during this whole day of whatever they were doing. And they would be fanning them and they would pass out. One would just fall and somebody would come and another slave and drag that slave out. And then the other one would get up and fan them. And they would, to keep the flies off of them and to keep them cool. God, so terrible. The
Mm.
way they treated those poor people, it just makes me sick.
Yeah.
So bad. And they just show all this. I mean, I couldn't even watch the whole thing. I mean, it was just really, really old video, but it was just so bad. And I'm like, I mean, and it ended, it was abolished, but this video was really old. I was like, good God. I think the first video was like 18, or that might have been the first photo in France in 1830 or something like that. First video. Oh, no, because the first video was made in, I still think that they had, I don't remember what it was, 1880 or something like that. And these people, the hay sequence or the hay, I don't know, these people dancing in their front yard or something. But they did have, I guess, a lot of the people didn't know the Civil War was over for years and years after it ended.
Yeah, that's what
They
what
didn't even,
Juneteenth is about.
huh?
When the last slaves in Texas found out they were emancipated after
Yeah.
the war.
Yeah, a lot of them didn't know for years and years that they were, though they were emancipated. Yep. Crazy times. But guys, I think I'm gonna get on off of here.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
tired. So tired.
Yeah. God, we've been going for 3,
3.5 hours and then 4, then
almost 5.
5 hours and 20 minutes.
Y'all.
Let's go the whole night. No.
No, I'm face planted. Did learn new things about sex I didn't want to know. No, it's okay, Susan. I guess I needed to know.
Good
I
night,
swear I
everybody.
never heard that
Good
in my
night,
life.
Coley. Good night, Susan.
Okay, Susan, honey.
Colleen.
All right. And
And
Miss Michelle be live tomorrow night.
Yep. I'll be
And
live tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern.
remember, bring your own beer.
Bring your own beer. Yeah.
We're gonna have a Mother's Day celebration. We're gonna celebrate Mother's Day with beer. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Everybody have a good night. Sleep
Good
tight.
night.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. And if they do, hit them with a shoe. And Rosie don't have it
Love
on
you
her,
too,
honey.
Susan.
Rosie don't wear shoes to bed, so she's gonna get bit.
Yep.
Big
Okay.
hugs, Coley.
Loves and
Good night.
hugs to everybody.
Good
Yeah.
night. Good night. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. 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 How we get out of here? Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Mhm.